Hey guys, Rachele here with Amethyst Ascension, and we're going to try this again. I got interrupted a couple of times with the other one, and then my stuff fell apart. So we're going to try this again. This video is going to be another one of our 8 Clairs, and this one is Clairsentience, which is Clairsentience, which is clear physical feeling. A clairsentient obtains intuitive insight by way of physical experience in their body. You have a gut feeling or something doesn't feel right, and you experience it viscerally as a physical sensation in your body. Clairsentients, I got that here or something. Clairsentients feel not just sense, but they experience the other people's emotions, ailments, or injuries. They can also feel the physical and emotional pain of a land or a place where tragic events have occurred, such as fear, jealousy, insecurity, hatred, and pain. An example of this is that a friend of mine, a gifted psychic medium, and I'm getting this information off of wisdomwithin.co. And there's more from another one as well, but I'll list both of those down below with links for you, okay? An example of this is that a friend of mine, a gifted psychic medium, gets an upset stomach when negative entities are nearby or pestering one of her clients. The difference between clear empathy and clairsentience is that empaths sense the emotion, whereas sentients experience the emotion. Empaths sense the energy, but sentients feel the energy. So here's how to know if you're clairsentient. 1, you are very sensitive to your feelings. You have strong reactions to negative emotions and always seem to overthink situations that other people don't appear to be bothered by. You are very selective about who you spend your time with, because there are only a handful of people who don't make you feel drained, exhausted, or otherwise inexplicably uncomfortable. You can perceive the true root of people's problems immediately and clearly. People often call you their personal therapist or come to you for advice or help. I find that that is actually the case on a lot of Clairs. 4, you are fascinated by things that are ancient or historical. When you visit places that have been inhabited for many years, you find yourself fascinated because you're feeling the layers and layers of energy that have been embedded there. You have an extraordinary ability to empathize, to the point that you can even put yourself in the mindset of the people who you disagree with strongly, or who have hurt you in the past. In this, you can find true healing and compassion. Even though you keep your inner circle small, you're a social butterfly and can seem to charm just about anyone that you meet. This is because you can perceive how they would best connect or resonate with you. You have always struggled with your emotions in your life. You've had to learn how to not let your feelings totally engulf you, because at times they do. You become uncomfortable in cluttered, dark spaces and always gravitate towards areas that are naturally bright and airy. This is because you can perceive the vibration in any given area and understand that the darker and more crowded it is, the heavier the energy is. You're not only a deep feeler, you are also a deep thinker. You are constantly theorizing about why things happen and what their ultimate purpose can be. You likely utilize claircognizance along with your clairsentience. Once you've picked up on the feeling or vibration of a person, place, or situation, you use clear thinking to discern what's really happening or any important information that you need to know. You understand that everyone and everything alive is inherently an energy field, and that the way people control, process, and use their energy creates their feeling state. Therefore, you are very careful about what you say and what you do. Sometimes you'll have strong feelings that are triggered by small, seemingly unimportant things. This means that you're becoming aware of a trauma point that needs to be healed. Most people are able to just ignore those discomforts as they arise, but because you cannot, you are forced to heal them and learn from them. You have an abundance of wisdom given your age. You know more about the world that you have intellectually processed, and that's because you learn best by intuiting things by your intuition. Even though I can't say it correctly. 14, you are somewhat ahead of your time, and that you have understood quantum or spiritual concepts long before other people began to realize the significance and impact of them. Growing up, you always knew that you were different. You had an active and vivid imagination and seemed to think and behave in a way that was sort of foreign to your peers and family. If you are introverted, there is a good chance that it could be because you are actually a wounded extrovert. Excuse me. So you are sensitive to other people's feelings, motivations, and actions that you can often find yourself hurt enough that you realize it is important to have clear boundaries. If you are extroverted, you are highly sensitive extrovert. You can only be engaged with other people for so long. And you really thrive when you are with a group of people that you know and that you trust. You have an unexplainable spiritual or religious experience in your life. Oh, you have had, in which you were exposed to the truth about the universe and why we are alive in it. You can intuit immediate judgments about people that almost always turns out to be correct. You never trust what you are told or what you see on the surface. You trust what you feel. This applies to everything from jobs to partners. You can read them in ways that they probably can't even understand themselves. You have very strong reactions whenever something is going wrong. This may make you think that you are a perfectionist. However, you are also capable of experiencing bliss, joy, and complete empowerment. This is all because you are so hyper attuned to your emotional experience that you can take whatever is happening and run with it. You can clearly perceive people's true intentions. It is immediately apparent to you why people are behaving a certain way or if they have ulterior motives. You understand that the pain that you have felt in your life has been a gift. It has inspired and motivated you to expand, to grow, and become someone that you never would have dreamed that you could be. You do not condemn one feeling over another, yet simply ask, what do you need to tell me? You feel a strong connection with energies and spirits that are non-physical. This could manifest as a need to spend a lot of time in nature, or waking up in the middle of the night and sensing another presence in the room. You feel a deep calling to help people. You can sense that people are suffering needlessly, and you feel that your life mission is in some way to help them become more self-aware and transcend their pain. So if that sounds like you, then there's a good chance that you are clairsentient. Now, something that I'm seeing as I'm going through all of these is that many of these, I feel like every single one of these has been me so far, to certain degrees. Some are stronger than others, but I find that certain things like clear empathy and clairsentience and clear cognizance are very closely tied with each other. Just like we're going to see a few later on, like Clairsentience and Clairgustance, that are very closely associated with each other. So I hope you like this video. If so, give me a like. Hit that subscribe if you haven't already. And don't forget about the little notification bell so that you can receive future notifications of new videos. And I'm always sending you love and light. Thank you so much.